Ending SNAP Ed could quietly erode the foundation of how communities learn to eat well on tight budgets. And that worry is fueling real anger among supporters. But here's where it gets controversial. The people most affected feel public health is being underestimated by national leaders. With Congress approving the One Big Beautiful Bill Act in July, the law is set to roll back SNAP benefits, the program that helps people buy groceries, starting October 1st, marking the beginning of the 2026 fiscal year. In addition to trimming monthly food assistance, the bill would effectively terminate SNAP Ed, the set of programs that teach families how to prepare healthy meals and stay active. Republicans, including former President Donald Trump, argue that the cuts target waste, fraud, and abuse within entitlement programs and will save hundreds of billions of dollars over the next decade. Critics see a broader intent, reducing funding for public health education that helps low-income households access nutritious foods. Kelsey Davis, a nutritionist with YMCA Boston, relies on SNAP Ed funding to reach people across the city, from toddlers to seniors, with practical guidance on healthier eating on modest budgets. Her work includes cooking classes, a mobile produce market, and one-on-one nutrition support for chronic conditions like diabetes. I feel a residue of anger when I think about people not recognizing the value of public health or understanding that not everyone starts from the same place, Davis told ABC News. I wish we were more attuned to people's circumstances and more dedicated to helping them. Among the everyday skills she teaches are how to read food labels, interpret serving sizes, and understand daily value percentages. Gerald Manday, who leads Nourish Science and previously advised the Obama administration on food and nutrition, played a key role in the rollout of the nutrition facts label, now common on most U.S. foods. He argues that the country's diet quality remains dangerously poor. About 86% of Americans score poorly on diet health metrics. More than half of adults are unhealthy, and roughly a third of children are affected by diet-related issues. Without basic knowledge to read labels and choose healthier options, our food system will continue to make people sick, Manday told ABC News. Snapshot of SNAP ED today. SNAP ED took shape in 2010 as part of Michelle Obama's Healthy, Hunger-Free Kids Act, a major obesity prevention and nutrition education initiative. Federally funded, the program distributes about $550 million nationwide to states for SNAP ED benefits each year. Manday notes that the funding landscape is uneven. Among the 16 states receiving the most SNAP Ed funds, each gets at least $10 million, and 11 of those states supported Trump in the 2024 election. Manday criticized the process that brought the bill forward. There was no hearing or floor debate specifically on SNAP Ed before it was folded into the larger legislation. The result, he says, undermines the concept of public health programs designed to help low-income families access healthier options. Davis and the YMCA's approach is highly localized and deeply integrated into community life. They adapt programs to fit local culture and swap healthy recipes with participants. Davis notes the YMCA can fund its nutrition programs through the 2026 fiscal year without federal dollars, but the path beyond that remains uncertain. A memorable moment from Davis's classes illustrates the human impact. A 7-year-old student took the SNAP Ed cooking class seriously because she needed to prepare meals for her 3-year-old brother while their parents worked. She later told Davis she had recreated one of the recipes at home, got permission to use the stove, and cooked for her family, an outcome that underscored the real-life stakes of these programs. Controversy and questions for discussion. If SNAP Ed is eliminated, what replaces the practical education that helps families shop, cook, and eat healthier on limited means? Is trimming these programs prioritize short-term budget savings over long-term public health costs? And for communities with strong local programs, what happens when federal support ends, but local funding isn't ready to fill the gap? What's your take? Should public health education like SNAP Ed be protected as a core service for low-income families? Or do you think funds should be redirected to other strategies? Share your thoughts and experiences in the comments.